No. If Israel did not see what was going to happen, what was cooking, it is because it was unseeable and unimaginable and unconceivable. When something never happened before, when an event arrives without any scenario, when it is unpredictable, it is also unconceivable. And this is what happened. I think that we are wrong not to pay attention to Turkey, because they are the elephant in the room. Erdogan is a member of Muslim Brotherhood. He belongs really to the sect of assassins, the sect of murderers. He was one of the first to praise Hamas for what they did on October 7. He did it the day after. And we are wrong also to have Turkey still in NATO. Big mistake of the West. Now, Erdogan is another story. He is an ally, military ally of the worst enemy of the West, of NATO today, which is Putin. So the presence of Turkey in NATO is no longer legitimate. When Hamas will have left, when the other leaders of the Palestinian people will have clearly condemned and expressed their sorrow for October 7, which they still have not done, when the Palestinian people will have awakened from this stupid and horrible sleepwalking where they are, then, of course, the peace and the two-state solution will be possible. Lo que digo es que hoy no. It's very clear. It cannot be more clear. Return of the hostage and capitulation of the Hamas, which means end of the war. The only target which we should have, all of us, should be that this war stops, that these suffering stop. And for the suffering to stop, there is one condition. Hamas resigns. Hamas drop weapons. Hamas accepts its defeat. And Hamas gives back the hostages. That's it. It is a stupidity and infamy. It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace. It is bad for Israel. It is bad for the Palestinians. It is bad for the area. It is bad for the peace. It's an irresponsible decision. I don't know if it is condemned, but for the moment it is a fact. Take one example. A few hours ago, the chief of Hamas was killed by Israel. Where? In Rafah, city of Rafah, southern of Gaza. The very Rafah where America said on and again, don't enter. So, yes, Israel is alone to at least to know what to do, knowing more or less. Of course, it's a terrible situation, a terrible trap which Hamas has created, but Israel is alone to try to make a reasonable way in this nightmarish trap. Yeah. Anti-Semitism is not dead. It was repressed, contained, but still, alas, still living. And the great surprise is that instead of being shied and shamed by October 7, it was encouraged and accelerated by October 7. And this is, for me, it was a great surprise and a great disappointment, deception.